Hey, good afternoon. Here we go. This is Neil with Simpler Futures. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, Feb 1. And not only Hump Day, but FOMC rate decision today. And they did what was priced in, at least, to the Fed Funds Futures on the CME website. 98.5% priced in, looking for a quarter-point rate adjustment today. And that's exactly what the committee announced at 1 o'clock Central Time. And then I went and listened to Powell's presser, and yeah, he says this. He says, we're watching jobs and PCE. I mean, I'm watching jobs, the labor market, and PCE. And, and we got some more work to do. But, slow and steady is the pace, and we're not ready to talk quite yet about pause, and we're certainly not anticipating any cuts this year. That's pretty much wrap-up synopsis or whatever of what was discussed today. So at this point, the S&P is trade up into like 41.40, 41.50 today, which puts them up about 6.5% on the year from 38.95 open. And the dollar did trade down into a voodoo fire line at 101, so watch that for some potential support off the dollar index at 101. That's a very important level. You got to watch that. And of course, Facebook Meta reports after the bell today, but it doesn't matter. And unless you're trading that ticker, I don't think anything could rock this ship right now. Until maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But tomorrow is Apple, Amazon, Google, and then Friday is the jobs. And Powell said jobs today. So yeah, maybe we'll see about what that number looks like on Friday. So here's the deal. We have a couple of numbers I want you to know and remember. Okay, on the top up here, there's a very important price. It's 41.87 in the ES. Okay, not 41.80 that high from December the 13th, but 41.87. That's an old end of quarter settle print. That's an important price. Then below that, we've got 41.30, which is where it is right now, as we speak, right this very minute, right now. And it is 2:53, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time. I'm doing this early because I have to travel tonight. And that is back here, right here on this D1 kind of turn point right there. That's why I was targeting that. That's why I put those 4100 SPX flies on. And here it is today, early. Those flies I have on for the Feb 15 date. And I guess I'll leave them on and see how it goes. Expect some volatility around here, but still see if I can get essentially SPX right at 4100, which would be ES right around 4120-ish right in here, and SPX 4100. So anyway, that's the reason for that target. We have 4130 target up here in the ES on this December date right there. Above that, 4187. Below that, I would point you to my new over-under back here. Our new friend, our new over-under is going to be 4030. 4030. It looks very pivotal right there, 4030. And below that, we have to remember that we have balance for all of this trade going all the way back to that top up there in mid-August, including all the way through here. 39.95, another important price right there. Got to remember that. Below that, 39.50, where there's a naked old point of control from some date back here. It was on a Wednesday, somewhere back in there anyway. So you got to remember that. So 39.50, then 39.95, then 40.30, then 41.30, and then 41.87. Okay, so it's a buy the dip thing still. Targeting, I guess, the next target that I could point to, I just gave you 41.87 up there would be the next thing I could kind of point to. I just continue to sort of look for a buy the dip thing to reach up there and tag that. But we like it as long as it's, holding above 40.30. Below 40.30, you got the levels, that you'd be looking for. And on a higher time frame, sort of, 30,000 foot view, I guess, I still say that the thesis, the song remains the same. That is, I would continue to kind of like a buy the dip approach and sideways to higher buy the dip approach for another couple of weeks into mid-February, and then we'll put our caution caps on for some potential volatility on that Feb OpEx date, and that's it. I mean, hopefully, this helps. I mean, this is a good target. It just got there early, obviously. Means that, call debits would have been better than call flies. That kind of thing. But they're still both good. One could just be better than the other. It never did, though, since my last meet with you guys on Monday, it never did break down and give us that entry opportunity down at 39.50. That's a bummer. That would have been nice. I think the best it did was it reached down here and touched off on some balance, but that would have been better. It would have been nice anyway to go ahead and close up that old, naked VPOC and get that thing filled and then the bounce, but it just didn't make it that far back. So that's it. That's what I got for you. Good trade. I'll be with you again next update, but until then, I gotta get on the road. Gotta travel ahead, so I'll sign off for now and check you again here soon.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me